In this scene, we were outside in the garage, trying to make contact. As you can see up in the top frame, you can see a chain hanging. The chain starts moving by itself. We don't see the chain move because it's totally dark, but Sergio did.
Okay, then Jake watches over him. Jake is a newbie, Tom said.
Here it is again, the chain moving by itself. At this particular time, none of us felt the house shaking, door slamming, noise, earthquake, nothing. It's just the chain move that Sergio caught with his camera. This is great evidence of the stuff that we were run into that night. And you could also hear Sergio react to the chain movement by saying, "No way."
Whatever that means. And Jake watches over. I don't know, are you trying to communicate with them, Cindy?
Here we're trying to make contact with the entities, asking them to make a knock or a noise to let us know that they were there. Cindy swears that something kicked the container that she was sitting on. Here's where you could actually hear the bang.
And he's hovering over the table. And it took him a while.
I don't know what that was. Something just hit the seat I'm sitting on.
What was that?
Oh, I thought that was on the table.
No, I'm sitting perfectly still and something just like hit this thing. I'm sitting on that plastic bucket.
Yeah.
You heard it, right?
You're in it.
I heard it and felt it.
Very
You
good.
asked for the noise, right?
Right. So, he's gathering up strength.
We tried to debunk the sound to see if it was just the weight or maybe the lid not put on properly, but we double checked the box and it was on properly and no way it can make that sound either or. So what she heard and felt is something we can't explain. Our digital recorder malfunctioned in this session, but we were able to pick up some disembodied voices on our DV cameras, also a flashing light and a voice behind it that is hard to make out.
What is it doing up in the rafters?
Make it sound like the back of the room. Can you do that again?
We decided to take the investigation inside and record at the most active room in the house, the master bedroom.
Could you manifest yourself like you've done in the past? Maybe walk by the television area there. We have some recording instruments that have lights on them. If you are able to manifest yourself and walk by the television, we'll be able to witness your manifestation when we see the lights disappear and then come back on. Could you do that for us?
Jane and Gary hear a disembodied sound. We picked it up on our digital recorders, and it sounds like it's saying why, in a weird way.
Could you do that for us?
was outside.
Now it was my turn to go inside the master bedroom to see what I can catch. Let me tell you, it was well worth it.
Alright, it's about 11 o'clock. I'm sitting down on her bed. And, see if I can pick up here. Anybody here with me in this room? Or get outside. Well, let's see what happens here.
This EVP I caught, I thought the sound was coming from outside, but it was inside where the sound was coming from. It's pretty disturbing because on this EVP, a lady's saying, "It's not my fault, Lord. Why can't I be around you?"
She says she could hear stuff in this room here move around. So, I make myself at home here and do what you gotta do. Make a noise for me, make a knock. Close the restroom door.
This EVP is totally clear. When I ask, make a noise, make a knock, you can clearly hear the entity say, "Hey, what the F word?"
Make a noise for me, make a knock. Close the restroom door. Make a noise for me, make a knock. Close the restroom door. Come on, there's gotta be somebody in here to make a little noise here that I could hear. Why are you here?
On this EVP, I can't be quite certain what it says, but what I think it says is, "Come on in, let's go. Looking for me?"
Come on, there's gotta be somebody in here to make a little noise here that I could hear. Why are you here?
And right after that, I picked up this weird voice. This house in Moreno Valley was a great investigation for us. We feel that this house is very active from all the evidence that we caught. Our client Cindy has come to terms with entities that haunt her house.